Well, hello, NLS. How are you guys doing this evening? I am Jessica. Please go ahead, like this video, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and invite a friend. And with that, I would like to introduce you to my amazing, fantastical, and swell host tonight, Ian.
Hey, fantastical. I've always wondered if that's an actual word. Get back to us on that. How are you guys, NLS? I'm super excited to be back with you tonight. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun.
Yeah, I'm ready in my Hawaiian shirt. Festive, ready for summer.
I'm not in a Hawaiian shirt, but I'm also ready for summer.
You got that chill bandana, though.
Yeah.
You're rocking it.
COVID style.
Yeah, it's going to be the new thing. Just, bandanas all over again.
Yeah.
We got the masks or the bandanas on. It's going to be
cool.
I
should get a Hawaiian bandana.
That would be really cool.
I'm on it.
Yeah, next week. So we are here with you guys tonight, ready for NLS Live. Before we get started jumping into all the things, I want to make a quick announcement. Put a 1 in the chat if you have registered for the Every Nation Youth Conference. So that is coming up, and they did something really, really cool. They actually extended the early bird pricing.
Whoop, whoop.
So that is not going to end until July 5th, when it was supposed to end on July 1st, which is today. So we shouldn't have been able to use it today, but now you can. So if you haven't had a chance to register for that, do that. Sign up. You're going to go to everynationyouthconference.com. And if you need a discount code, please let me know, because NLS has a discount code that you guys can use on top of the early bird pricing, but you have to contact me if you need that.
Contact Jess if you want the goods.
You can text me through Remind, or you can email students@trinitynewlife.com. That's how you do that.
That's a commercial right there.
Yep. Awkward pause.
Good talk.
So now we are going to do a giveaway.
A giveaway, you say?
But this week we're going to do a different kind of giveaway, because I think that some of you guys have been watching Jeopardy or have gotten really, really good at trivia.
Sawyer Schrader.
Really, really good at trivia. Maybe Sawyer should actually probably go on Jeopardy.
I think Sawyer should just come host our giveaways.
Or that. So tonight's giveaway is actually going to be 20 questions.
20 questions.
So what's going to happen is me and Ian have decided upon a thing.
It was a great conversation that led to the decision.
It did.
This thing.
So you guys are going to have the chance to guess the thing that we are both thinking of by asking yes or no questions.
Yes or no questions only. Y'all played 20 questions before? There is the occasional sometimes.
Sometimes, yes.
And just to go back to the original, it's probably not original because it is digital, but I had one of the 20 question little things that literally you only had 3 buttons, and it was always yes, no, or sometimes. That's all you guys get.
Yep. So, go ahead in the chat, ask your questions, and we will answer them for you. We are watching chat. It's a thing. Yes or no questions. The occasional sometimes.
The occasional sometimes. Is it alive?
No.
No. Is it a thing?
It is a thing.
I think everything is a thing.
It is not living.
A thing and an object are the same. So yes, it is a thing, and it's also an object because it's a thing.
It is not living.
Is it edible?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It is not a gas.
Not a gas.
Is it a food?
Sometimes. It's my favorite part.
That's good.
Is it an abiotic factor? Liam? Sawyer, it is not slime.
Is it organic?
Sometimes. They might not like us after this.
I don't know what that is.
Liam's too smart for us.
Obviously, we're not that smart, so it's not that thing.
Why? Is it carbon? Okay,
yes, everything is.
Now the Hoogies are asking about abiotics. Guys,
I don't know what that is.
We don't know what abiotic is. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know.
That's not helpful.
Okay, so far we know that sometimes it's a food.
Sometimes it's a food. Sometimes it's edible. No, it's not coronavirus.
Yeah, Hoogies. Coronavirus is never
goodness.
edible. Only organic thing. Okay.
Where is everybody on this chat? I feel like we're missing people. Leaves. No.
Sawyer, you're just skipping to guesses. You haven't even asked anything yet.
Questions.
Also, leaves are never edible. Well, that's not true.
Lettuce,
That's not true. Lettuce, spinach. Okay, I'm sorry.
Tea.
That was silly. I was caught up in the moment.
Yes or no questions, guys. Is it a piece of food? Sometimes.
Is it a toy?
Sometimes.
This is great. It's not lettuce.
It's not lettuce. I will give hints.
Guys, you can do
this. Is it viable? Yes, it's viable.
Yes, you can buy it.
In both forms.
Does it make up food?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
You can use
it.
Can you use it?
Yes, you can
yes.
use it. Is it sold at Publix? Yes.
Yes. I've seen both kinds at Publix too.
Yeah.
It's not water.
It's not water. It's not chicken.
It's not chicken.
A chicken.
It's not pizza.
It's not pizza.
Ask more questions.
More questions, guys.
Is it flour? Sometimes. It is made of that substance.
Yes, sometimes it's made of the first kind of flour that was asked.
Not with a W.
Not with, what?
It's not the flour with a W.
Right. I was going to say not the pretty
Can
one.
Can I find it in your home? Yes, I have it in my
I have both
home.
kinds of these at my, no, I only have one.
You can use it in the summer.
Yep. It's not cake.
It is for kids. It's not bread.
We're getting
Is it
somewhere.
hot? Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's hot.
And I would want to use this if I am also hot. Like if it's hot outside in the summer. A carbohydrate. If it's flour, it's carbs.
Actually. It is made of carbohydrate.
Sometimes.
Can you sell it for $1 million?
I would not buy one for that much money.
Or no, that's $1 billion. Nope.
A plant? No, it's not a plant. It's not ice.
Plant. It's not ice. You guys can do this. I believe in you.
Popsicles? Nope. It's made of flour,
Is that
guys.
how you spell popsicles?
No.
That looks like pop cycles.
It's not.
I think it might be.
It's sometimes made of flour.
Ice, chalk, pool, plant, ice cream. Nope.
It's flour.
It's not a donut.
Ask more questions. Shapes. Colors.
Is it different colors?
Yes.
Crap.
Yes, you can get one at the dollar store. You can actually find both forms of it in the dollar store.
Yeah.
Many forms of it in the dollar store.
Yeah.
It comes in different forms.
Yeah.
You cannot make it into ice.
Should we give him a hint?
Yeah.
I think one hint is that one version of this you can definitely eat, and one version you should definitely not ever eat.
They're also both long.
But it's the same word.
That's 2 guesses.
Ice cream sandwich.
No. It's one of the versions is made of flour.
John Mackisback, can you ever eat a light?
Wow.
You guys can do this.
It is a soft food.
It is a soft food. When it's a food, it's a soft food.
When it's a food.
We believe in you.
Ian ate some of these for dinner.
I did. I ate a lot of them for dinner. It is made of dough.
You can find them at the beach as well.
Gigi, I agree. This is harder than I thought it would be.
I thought this would be easier, honestly.
Me too. Can you find it at a beach? You can find it at a beach sometimes. Most of the time, actually. Is it keto?
No.
No, it's definitely not keto. Yeah, under any shape or form.
I would not say it's...
No, the spellings are the same both times. Hoogies! It is indeed.
The Hoogies got it. Is that
noodles.
Ella? Ella, is that you? It's noodles.
Yeah, whichever Hoogie you are, congrats. Noodles is the right... Sorry, Liam. Sorry to disappoint there,
but okay, both of the Hoogies got it. So that would be Levi and Ella. It was noodles. So you
Good
had
job,
to
guys.
use your noodle to figure out that it was noodles.
I didn't even think about that before. Hey, Hoogies, you're about to get...
Edible noodles.
Yeah, so
GG.
really quick, in case anybody's like,
Spaghetti
what the heck are you
noodles.
guys talking about? Spaghetti noodles that you eat?
Thai noodles.
Pool noodles that you go
Pool noodles. You go
play
to
with
the
in the
pool.
pool or at the beach.
Noodles.
I think everyone's going to dislike it.
Who used to watch Elmo's World? Who knows about Mr. Noodle? Because I need to know. Because I had mentioned Mr. Noodle earlier, and Ian had no idea what I was talking about. Put a 1 in the chat if you know who Mr. Noodle is.
Let's see how many ones we
From
get.
Elmo's World.
While you guys are potentially not responding to that question.
Yes.
Hoogies, watch for an Amazon gift card from Jess very, very soon.
Yes. I will send that to you. Some of them know who Mr. Noodle is.
Hey, Hoogies know.
Hoogies know.
Sheffield's
Hoogies got
know.
it. So now we actually have a fun segment to do. So that was just our giveaway. Sawyer, I did send yours last week. So check your email.
Trying to cop a second gift card there, bud?
Check it. I'll get back to you on that, but it was in your email. I did send it. So
Speaking of Amazon gift cards.
Yeah, we're going to do some Amazon reviews. So our beautiful, fantastic Vanna White here is going to awkwardly slide this just cardboard box. So what I did was I purchased some random items from Amazon for us.
How random was it? Did you like close your eyes and like point to the screen, or like did Marley close her eyes and you like slipped your arms like around and like typed, and then she pointed like with closed eyes, and that's what you ordered? Or like, how random is this?
Surprisingly, if you type weird things, okay, don't do this, but actually, you know what, I'm not going to tell you, because anyways, you can find weird stuff on Amazon all the time in the gift section. I have bought 2 things for us here to review. We're going to do some weird reviews. I'm
very excited about this.
We're going to
Hoogies, this is an opportunity to find out what you're going to purchase with your gift card. Just saying.
Absolutely. These are some options for you. So the first thing that we're going to review today is some chapstick. Now, this is not normal chapstick. This is special chapstick. What kind of chapstick is this, Ian?
This is... I'm doing my dad impression. S'mores collection chapstick. So you have a graham cracker flavor, a milk chocolate flavor, and a marshmallow flavor. This sounds terrible.
I'm so excited for this.
Did they just... I think a middle school boy came up with this. I want something that you could like eat if you get hungry, but also just not if you're not hungry. I think that was the focus group meeting.
Yeah, so I actually prepared individual chapstick samples for us to partake in today. And we're going to need your help. We're going to...
See, this is even more conflicting because now that there's a spoon, and it smells like
Don't
s'mores.
Don't eat it. I just didn't have like an applicator for chapstick.
All right.
And I also didn't want us to share because we're trying to be safe and germs. So, yes, I prepared these for us so we can tell you guys as best as we can what these flavors / chapsticks, how they do. And then you're going to help us write an Amazon review for these chapsticks. So let's go. So I think marshmallow is probably the best flavor from smelling it earlier. So the white one is the marshmallow.
That one does smell much more tolerable than whatever this one is.
So I'm going to just, hit it that I did. Okay, first off, it doesn't smell terrible. It's kind of sweet.
What? I don't put on chapstick.
It's just, yeah, it's fine.
I'm doing my best. It's great.
So what did you think of the marshmallow?
Honestly, I don't mind that one at all.
It's just kind of sweet and sugary.
Yes.
It's I feel like it's a normal, almost vanilla like chapstick, but it's not quite vanilla. So it's just kind of like...
I don't know. I actually think they used vanilla chapstick and just put the word marshmallow on the side.
Honestly, that makes sense.
Okay, which one's next?
Let's do chocolate next, because that's another sweet one. So the chocolate, also, the color is just brown. Like, so it's not adding, like, if you are a girl that likes, like, cherry chapstick and it gives you a little bit of, like, pink color, these chapsticks will not do that for you.
They're literally just so you can taste marshmallow and chocolate the rest of the day.
So...
And also not have dry lips.
Yeah.
2 very important goals in life.
So let's try the chocolate. I hate the smell of artificial chocolate.
Yeah, this is not as good as marshmallow.
Do you want some more s'more? Aaron, that pun is genius there. That's good.
Do you want some more?
Some
more.
I just like this very much. It's still not terrible. I can't.
Mediocre.
The taste.
There's like an after smell.
The smell is, the taste isn't bad, weirdly enough, but it's the smell of the artificial chocolate that's like, I don't like it.
I know, it's getting stronger okay, let's move on. Maybe this last one will be the best one.
This is graham cracker.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's the one that I smelled at the beginning.
Guys, not gonna lie,
Good
I just
times.
literally threw up in my mouth a little bit.
And we're putting this on our mouths, so that's even better.
It's so bad. Like, I don't think you guys understand how bad.
Why did this happen? We were all shipping you a graham cracker chapstick in the mail this week, so you can suffer along with us.
Guys, It smells so bad.
All right. I don't want to do this.
Oh my god. Okay.
Ugh. Now I literally can only smell that.
I don't even know how to describe the smell because like it's like it's not like you think graham crackers might be like cinnamony or like sugary
Or like smells edible.
but this just smells bad. It's
very terrible.
0
out of 10 would not recommend. What do we? Okay.
How would we review this? So
Did this come in a pack?
yeah, that came in a pack together.
That is going to severely hurt the recommendation of the other two.
Right. So like they come in a pack together.
This is terrible.
So like if you want a full s'more experience, you have to use all 3 chapsticks together.
I think I'm just finally realizing how ridiculous this product is. Why would somebody buy this?
Also, could you imagine if they tried to put it into one chapstick and did all 3 like flavors together? And,
I also am realizing they're afraid of branding because they know how bad their product is. It's literally just chapstick. That's it. There's no name. It's just chapstick. This is ridiculous.
S'mores collection. Yeah, graham cracker, milk chocolate, and marshmallow. I would say...
Krista, why you roasting me?
I would say, yeah.
Listen, I'm going to give the graham cracker one a -5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Negative.
Yeah.
-5.
-5.
I mean, if we're being
If
correct,
you like smelling
if
like
we're being abiotically correct, according to whoever the geniuses are in the
artificial,
chat, we'll go with 0 out of 10.
this
what
also
about,
smells nothing like an actual s'more too.
oh,
Like I feel
for
like
sure, that's not even on the table. I'm
Yeah.
literally just like tolerability level.
tolerability
right now.
of like
Yeah.
the chapstick.
What about chocolate?
Chocolate,
How's that one?
I'd give it a 5.
5.
Like it's not great.
Yeah,
and
so
then
we got 0, 5. Marshmallow
7.
7.
It was like vanilla.
Maybe like a 6.5.
So-
It's in that like range where I wouldn't really use it on a regular basis, but I wouldn't mind if somebody asked me to. Like
Right.
tonight, Jess asked me to.
Yeah.
And I was okay with it.
All right. So that was that. We rated that one. Now this one, I'm actually there wasn't any like nobody had reviewed that one very well as far as online. I guess not enough people had tried it.
Surprise.
Because I don't think it's so popular. But this next item is very, very popular on Amazon, and it has some really great reviews that already come with it. So I'm excited to actually, first off, admire the packaging.
What is happening there?
Admire it.
Admiring?
Admire it. Okay. I'm gonna open it. First off, yeah, it is scary, Gigi. What do you think that's in this box? Guess, guys. What do you think this is?
Guess. What is it? Somebody.
It
looks
looks
like John. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Tim. Okay, we're
Somebody
moving on.
Block him in the chat. Okay.
Nightmares. Gigi, it's nightmares. That's fantastic.
This.
Yeah, isn't it so much better out of the box?
It's not a Furby, guys. This beautiful, amazing thing.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is.
It's a coin bank. So, there she is.
This
Let me
is
read.
A little bit unbelievable.
All right, listen to the box description. Decoration. With a funny and beautiful design, the room will be more elegant by the piggy bank. I'm reading. That's what it says. Usage method. So, when to use this, it has a sensor in the front, and the sensors will sense and automatically switch to the port. Switch the port. I don't know what that even means, but that's what it says. Eating coin. Insert coins. The piggy bank will then eat them lovely and interesting.
Wait, what?
Read it. That's what it says. It will eat them lovely and interesting.
Insert coins, comma. The piggy bank will eat them lovely and interesting.
Yep.
What is this?
So
what is this?
Even better, the Amazon description says, funny, a unique piggy bank that will not only help your kids save money, but also provide hours of fun.
Hours of fun with your piggy bank is not okay.
Listen, it's an activated savings bank The piggy bank will open its mouth automatically once you reach your hand in to feed it a coin. Fits almost every type of standard coin.
It says stick your hand in. I'm supposed to fit my whole hand in this piggy bank?
So we have a close-up here so you guys can actually see what's going on. That is what happens.
What is happening?
So...
Oh, no.
Well, I had Okay, so I don't actually have real money, guys. I have some Chuck E. Cheese coins in here, and I want to, like... So it will, like...
This has positive reviews on
Listen to
Amazon.
the sound.
It's chewing the coin right now. This is... Also, for the record, they are terrible at punctuation.
Terrible. So, it's got a 12-month warranty. It's easy to open. The packaging provides a stress-free opening while also having a sleek and appealing look. The packaging
Sleek and appealing.
has a stress-free...
Nothing sleeker, nothing more
How
appealing.
is this stress-free? Look at that face. That's terrifying. I will tell you, when I opened this box, it was not stress-free. It's also portable because it fits at your desk or nightstand. You can bring it in your bags. It has a long operating life.
Gigi's got the jokes. These coins are probably more traumatized than me. It's
Honestly.
screaming for help.
So
Nightmares. The stuff of nightmares.
The top review on Amazon for this product.
I'm very curious.
I'm going to read it to you now. 5 stars.
Of course, nothing less. Of course.
It says priceless. This is a verified purchase.
Is that a piggy bank pun? I think it is. My pun detector just went off. Priceless. Piggy bank pun.
So it says, the most meaningful and important item I have ever in my life bought. It should be valued at such a higher amount, and literally everyone should own at least 2. My life wasn't complete before I owned this. Now I have new meaning and purpose. Every day I wake up and stare at it for at least 45 minutes to remind myself of why I do what I do. Buy this, period, now.
Is that
That is the top actual review for this product. Like a customer wrote that review, and 8 people found it helpful. I also found it helpful. Okay.
No.
So, somebody else also gave this a 5-star review, and this is what they wrote. Oh God, why? But they gave it 5 stars.
What?
The thing legitimately gave me a bit of anxiety when I first unboxed it. It was way creepier than expected. I think it might help me not be afraid of this one doll in my house I have nightmares about. This is much worse. I wouldn't recommend this for kids, but as a gag gift or an interrogation tool, I would say go for it.
An interrogation tool. What is the matter with this planet? Jess wouldn't tell me what this was or read me those reviews beforehand, and now I know why, because I literally do not know what to do with myself. So if anybody wants to interrogate anytime soon, we have one for you.
Some people said fun for hours. My granddaughter absolutely loved this. I bought her one a year ago and she finally wore it out. She was devastated, so I got her another.
Wore it out in a year?
We should pray for these people.
Yeah. What is going on? This is terrible. Look at that. I can't do. I don't know what to do right now.
Do you guys want to know how much this cost? This was $14.99.
$14.99 right there. $14.99.
And it comes in different colors. I got the pink one, but it also comes in red and blue. And I think that there's actually a different texture. Like if you look at the check marks on the back of it, there's like this weird like smooth skin, and then there's also
Jess,
one that looks like a brick.
Jess, you're too invested. I need to cut you off. All right, so you all should go write a review right now and steer people very clear of this horrible, horrible product.
It's so great. Oh man. So yeah, just because you can buy something doesn't mean you should.
I just realized that you asked me before we started this if I was ready. I thought I was. I was not ready.
Yeah,
There was no getting ready.
There's
for
no
this.
ready for that at all. 0 stars. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. We have a couple other items actually that we're going to be reviewing next week.
White elephant gift. Definitely a white elephant
Yeah.
gift. What a perfect idea.
Please. The next time we have white elephant gifts, I just see all of our students, all of them buying one of these.
I just want to buy 25 and
just
replace
see
the
which
rest
one,
of the
just
gift.
see which one you get. They're all the same gift. Everybody gets one of these bags. Oh my gosh. That would be funny. That would be funny. Anyways, let's not do that. That would be terrifying. I think I'd be upset that we just had like a mountain of these.
I would watch from another room.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man, that was it.
So does this mean it's time for our next segment?
It does. Oh, I'll move the box. People are like, it's too scary and distracting. It definitely
move
is.
The box.
Move it.
It's scary. All right, guys. We're actually going to take a short break, a 60-second break, for you to do whatever you got to do and be back after those 60 seconds, not a second later, because the next part is my favorite part. We're going to jump into some worship. Get this box thing out of your head. Focus on Jesus and actually really engage, guys. This is a perfect opportunity to participate in some really awesome time of worship with the creator of the universe, the person who wants to spend time with us more than any other person, Jesus. So I really encourage you guys to do that. But before we jump right in, take those 60 seconds, and we'll see you back here then.
Yep.
Hey, students, we're here to worship with you again this week. So go ahead, stand up, and let's sing. Oh, don't lose heart, oh my soul, oh my soul. Don't give up, there is hope, there is always hope. And there is peace in the storm. The song, don't forget, He is Lord of all. Hey, there is a King of glory, there is a God who saves, one who's strong and mighty, freedom is in His name. Open the gates of heaven, lift up a shout of praise. There is a lion roaring, Jesus the King of glory. Lift your eyes, stand in awe, stand in awe. There is one, only one, where my help comes from. Oh, we lift our eyes to you. King of glory, there is a God who saves, one who's strong and mighty, freedom is in His name. Open the gates of heaven, lift up a shout of praise. There is a lion roaring, Jesus the King of glory. Nations bow, mountains shake at the sound of just one name. Over all, Jesus Jesus reigns. I know. This I know, this I know, yeah. Nations bow, mountains shake at the sound of just one name over all. Jesus reigns. I know, oh, I know. There is a King of glory. There is a God who saves. One who is strong and mighty. Freedom is in His name. Open the gates of heaven. Lift up a shout of praise. There is a lion roaring. Jesus, the King of glory. Oh, King of glory. Oh, we lift our eyes to you. There is a King of glory. There is a God who saves. One who's strong and mighty. Freedom is in His name. Open the gates of heaven. Lift up a shout of praise. There is a lion roaring. Jesus, the King of glory. Oh, our King of glory. You give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. You give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise, we pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. Oh, we pour it out to you. You give life, you give life. You are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. It's your breath. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise, we pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise, we pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. Pour out our praise to you, 'cause you're worthy. Are you, Lord? All the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will say, great are you, shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. All the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. One more time, sing it out. All the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. Great are you, Lord. Oh, great are you, Lord. Oh, great are you, Lord. One more time, sing He's great. Great are you, Lord. God, you truly are great. Father, thank you for being great, that you would send your Son down to die for us, that we could live right now, Jesus. Thank you for being so great, God, that we can worship together even though we're apart. God, thank you. Father, what other offering could we give to say thank you other than our praise, Jesus? We're so thankful, Father. Continue to come into us right now. God, fill us up. Prepare ourselves to hear what you want us to hear from Colin tonight. Whatever he's going to speak, Father, allow us to receive it fully with every expectation that you have given us and that you have prepared for this night, Jesus. Let us receive that. Thank you so much, God. We love you so much. And we pray, amen, amen. Thanks for worshiping with us, students. We're so excited for what Colin's got prepared for you tonight. So just get whatever you need to listen to his message, a notebook or just some water. Take a seat when you're ready and get ready to hear this message from Colin.
Thank you, worship team and hosts, for doing such an incredible job. Go ahead, guys, and give them some love in the chat. In fact, this week, I'm not even going to tell you how to do it. Just send them the love however you want to do that right now in the chat. But they're incredible. Now, let's go ahead and dive into tonight's message, where we are continuing our origin story series, talking about justice and how we are made in the image of God. So we should desire to live lives of true biblical justice. Just like it says in Micah chapter 6, verse 8, the verse that we've been looking at. Know, O people, the Lord has told you what is good, and this is what he requires of you: to do justice, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. So the last few weeks we have covered do justice and love mercy. And so this week we're going to cover that last command, to walk humbly. Now, it might seem like this command is out of place with doing justice and loving mercy, but this is something that God thought was important enough to put in this list of what it looks like to live as an image bearer of God. So according to God, if we want to live lives of true justice, then we have to learn what it means to live with true humility. So let's start by looking at two ways. We want to look at two ways tonight that the Bible teaches us to be humble. So the first, I'm going to look at Romans chapter 12, verse 3. You can look there with me. Romans chapter 12, I'm going to read verse 3, and here's what it says. Because of the privilege and authority God has given me, I give each of you this warning. Don't think you are better than you really are. Be honest in your evaluation of yourselves, measuring yourselves by the faith God has given you. See, in order to truly live a life of humility, we have to truly be able to see and understand ourselves. We got to see and understand ourselves rightly. See, so often the barrier to living a life of humility is thinking way too much of yourself. Now, to be clear, this is not what's not being said is that that this is the same thing as just seeing yourself as the worst person. You're so bad. You're terrible. Having this kind of view of yourself. Because the reality is you're not the worst person who's ever lived, despite what you might want to think about yourself sometimes. Honestly, you're not even close. I promise you're not even close. Paul says that we should simply think rightly about ourselves. So there's a lot of great things about me, but also, and quite honestly, there's a lot of not so great things about me. It's just true. There's those aspects in my life as well. So we cannot deceive ourselves into thinking that we are better or worse than we actually are. So, for example, it's okay to understand yourself and know that you have a really gentle spirit, because maybe you do. It's okay to understand yourself and know that maybe being compassionate comes really easy to you. Maybe it does. But it's also okay to understand yourself and know, hey, I don't always have the inclination to be truthful in every scenario. Maybe it's okay to understand yourself and know, hey, it's way too easy for me to fly off the handle and get angry or get mad about something. It's okay to understand yourself and know that most of the time you only think about yourself, because maybe those things are true. It's okay to understand yourself and know those things. And there's so many other good and not so good things about us, because we're human. We sin. We mess up. That shouldn't surprise you, and it shouldn't surprise anybody else. See, what Paul isn't saying here is that the goal is that you need to be absolutely perfect in everything that you do. Ideally, in a perfect world, yes, we would be perfect. We would always make the right decisions, but that's an impossible goal for us. What Paul is simply saying is that the first step in being able to live a life of humility is simply being able to see ourselves rightly, or as he says, be honest in your evaluation of yourselves. And I want to give you a little secret. Once we are really honest with ourselves about our weaknesses and about our failures, we are in the best position to receive the grace of God. Because here's why. The Bible also says that God opposes the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. He opposes the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. So that's the first step in walking humbly with God, is simply being able to be honest in our evaluation of ourselves. Now, what's the second? Let's look at Philippians 2, chapter 2, verses 3 and 4. Philippians chapter 2, verses 3 and 4. It says, don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. Don't look out only for your own interests, but take an interest in others too. See, the next step in living a life of humility is being able to put others' needs and interests before your own. This is simply a way of loving others. Has anyone ever done something where they have put your needs before theirs? How did that make you feel? Did that make you feel loved? Of course it did. I mean, this is what God did with us when he sent his son, Jesus, to save us. He put our needs before his own interests. He could have stayed on his throne, but he decided to get off the throne, to come down here when he didn't have to, and to save us. He put our needs before his own interest. See, when we are truly humble, we put the needs of others before our own. Here's why. It's because our own best interest is no longer the best interest. Do you get that? The prideful believe that their best interest is the best interest. But the humble put others' interests before their own. Our own best interest is no longer the best interest. Why? Because the humble think accurately about themselves. The humble, they think rightly. They judge themselves rightly. They don't think of themselves as better than others. I mean, it's really hard to genuinely think that you are better than others and then actually go and put their needs before your own. In fact, why would you do that? If you are better than them, then your needs should come first. So if you believe that, you're not going to put others' needs and interests before your own. But if you truly see yourself on the same level as everyone else, or you elevate them above yourself, it's a lot easier to do what's best for them, even if it's in that moment not the best for you. And so that's why God says humility is so important. You will never put others' needs before your own if you genuinely think you're of a higher status than they are. So God says, you want to live like an image bearer of God? You want to live the way I called you and created you to live? Do justice. That means go and make wrong things right. He says to love mercy, have compassion for others, suffer with them enough to actually go and act for them. And then lastly, he says, and walk humbly. Don't view yourselves as better than others. View yourselves rightly. And so I got one last thing to say. This is almost impossible to do without others who are willing to speak honestly into your life and what they see. You will rarely be able to see all of your flaws. It's just too difficult. But if you have others around you who are willing to speak truth to you in love, even though it might hurt for a moment, it's going to be much easier for you to walk humbly the way that God created you to do. But we're going to talk about that a little bit more next week. For this week, what does it look like for you to really follow Jesus, do justice, love mercy, and specifically this week, walk humbly. Walk humbly. Let's pray. God, would you help us to walk humbly? Would you help us to see your example of humility, to follow it, and to truly see ourselves the right way and put others' interests before our own? Would you help us, God, to walk humbly? We need you, Jesus. We need you. We ask for your help with this in Jesus' name. Amen. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Back to your hosts.
Thanks, Colin, for that amazing message. So now we get to do one of my most favorite parts of the service, where we go into our Zoom circles meeting. So make sure, take a look at the next screen. Join us on Zoom. Can't wait to see you there, guys.
Love you guys.
Well, now I have to open up Zoom.
In the corner. Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay, I have to get on Zoom and do all this fun stuff, so.
Oh, here we go.
Yep. Nope.
Why? One question is why.
So while I'm putting you guys into, I'll wait for everybody to get on.
I got this.
Why is that here?
guys are jumping on.
Nightmares.
He needs a name. We need to name him.
No, he doesn't.
He.
Trash.
Agony.
Agony. How do you spell that? 2 E's, an I?
Oh my gosh. Money Monster? Like
Money
Cookie
Monster.
Monster, but Money Monster?
It's like, look at it. It's floating around.
Oh, if you guys are still on the stream, it's
Money Monster's floating around.
Money Monster's creepily floating around on the YouTube stream.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my god.
How about Mr. Despair?
Mr. Despair. Oh my gosh. All right, it's just gonna.
Why is he randomly floating around the stream?
I don't know, but it's great. It'll just give me a couple seconds to get you guys sorted into your rooms, so be patient with me while I do that.
I think that Piggy Bank would be like a horror movie. Some people enjoy horror movies and other people don't. No, Piggy Banks are supposed to be nice looking. They're not supposed to give you nightmares.
Make sure you guys put Make sure you guys put high school or middle school after your names, so I know where to sort you, please.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
It's.
No, you won't, Addie. I know you. You're just saying that to get attention.
Whoa.